Hey everyone, in today's video we are taking a look at the patch 2.5, the last patch in the Cycle Frontier beta. Once again, we have another big update and steps towards balancing PvP. Let's take a look into this thing. First off, we've got a huge damage reduction to basically all of the high tier weapons in the game. You can see that some are a minor reduction, some are a little bit more than minor. This is pretty big. This is a clear representation that the devs are committed to balancing the gap between low tier and high tier loadouts. The number one topic of conversation in the community has been about the balance between guns, gear, solos versus squads. So I'm really interested to see how this all plays out in combat. Let me know down in the comments below how it feels. Are you having better luck against higher geared players if you're coming in with a green loadout or a blue or a white even? Do you feel like your epic guns aren't worth the price anymore? Let me know down in the comments below. Next on the list we have a direct nerf to the Voltaic Brute. We have an increase in horizontal and vertical recoil. This gun, obviously, if you've been playing, you've probably been killed by it. It was extremely strong. I think this is a welcome change from everybody, except for all my brute chads out there. I know you're probably sad, but obviously this gun was too strong. Let's see how it feels after this recoil adjustment. Next, we've got an increased recoil when zooming in with a scope. This one did catch me by surprise. I already felt like there was a pretty significant amount of recoil, at least visual recoil on a 2x, for example. But definitely curious to get in there and test out all the scopes with this new increased recoil. Probably another attempt at kind of indirectly nerfing the higher damage guns and their ability to laser people from across the map. And lastly, we have a damage amplification for weapons with a high penetration value cannot exceed 30% against lower tier armors. This is really interesting and clearly another attempt at closing the gap between lower tier loadouts and higher tier loadouts. I wanted to take a look at this graph right here. This is a graph made by one of the mods in the Cycle Discord. And you can ignore the red line here. This is from the earlier version of Beta 2. We are now currently kind of following the blue line as far as penetration versus damage multiplier in the current version of the beta. So basically, to give you some perspective on what you're looking at here, if you're running an Advocate which has 25 penetration and you are shooting at a purple armor which has 25 armor, you are basically right at the 0 and you're getting 100% 1.0 damage, no bonus and no reduction. Now if you take that same exact example, an Advocate with 25 pen, but you shoot at a green armor which is 15 armor and not 25, that is a difference of 10, and now you're looking at a 133% increase, which now with the new damage amplification not being able to exceed 30 would be 30. So that said, using exotic weapons against green armor or white armor is not going to feel like a complete obliteration like it was previously. The lower tier geared player is actually going to have a chance to maybe win a fight, or more realistically have a better chance of evasion. On the surface, this looks like some pretty big changes, and I'm really curious to see how it all plays out. It's probably fair to say that this is the build of the game that we're going to see in the final version when the game comes out of beta. Thank you so much for watching. Sad that the beta is coming to an end. Really sad. We've had a lot of fun making content for this and looking forward to making content to this on a full-time basis. So thank you to everyone that supported the channel over the last few weeks. It's been an incredible ride. That said, if you're looking to find your way back for some more Cycle Frontier content, then drop a sub and I will see you in the next one.